We're here at Luctonians in the fantastic grandstand that I remember seeing built, because I used to work in Wigmore, so I used to drive to Hereford every day, and seeing this develop was great. But thank you for inviting us to Luctonians, Charlotte.
Okay.
So what's your involvement in the club?
So I'm the commercial events manager here at the Luctonians. So part of my role is obviously the events and bits and pieces that we do, but also alongside that the social media, the communications, the sponsorship, and just day-to-day runnings of the club really, and just pushing that forward and yeah, keeping the club ticking is part of the role. So it's all good.
And the main club's in Tier 4 of the Rugby pyramid. You
Yeah.
just missed out on promotion last season. That must be absolutely gutting, because you were at the top for most of the season as well, weren't you?
Yeah, so our first team sit up in that national leagues. So yeah, they just missed out last year, which was really unfortunate. But the boys tried really hard sort of throughout the season, and yeah, it was one of those. It's a big challenge and a big step up for them, obviously, if they get that. But yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully, it's something in the future. So yeah, the boys are working hard already, sort of in pre-season, to sort of get that pushing and going. So yeah, fingers crossed. We'll see how that starts in September.
We were talking off camera earlier. A lot of your players don't get paid; they just do it for their
Yeah.
love. And there's a lot of travelling as well, like Cornwall you mentioned as well, and it's a lot of commitment.
Yeah, so yeah, the boys travel as far down as Cornwall, and this year they'll go as high as Macclesfield. So yeah, there's a real dedication from that core group of players, and also coaches and everything else that goes along with that. So yeah, there's a real push from those boys, and it's a real dedication and a real love of the rugby and sort of the love of the club as well, I suppose. We've got some dedicated fans as well that go all that way as well, so a nice little jaunt down to Cornwall, which is always nice. So yeah, the boys travel a fair distance, sort of in the league that we currently sit, and obviously if we do gain that promotion, it will increase as well. So yeah, there's a real sort of dedication from those boys to push us forward and to play for the club.
And it's not just rugby you do, there's cricket. There's actually croquet going on in the background. There's a variety of sports.
So rugby is our largest sport, but we run rounders. We've got 15 teams in our rounders league that we run on a Thursday night at the moment. We've got a cricket section with a junior and a senior section as well. We've got netball, which we actually run off site, again a junior and senior section. We do cycling as well, so there's like time sprints at Shobden Airfield and bits and pieces. And then a few more sociable sorts like the croquet, the petanque, and some of the other ones. So yeah, not just rugby, which obviously is our largest sport, but yeah, we have a multiple of different sports that we offer. So yeah, a real challenge to try and keep them all going, but it's a good challenge.
And there's a player pathway here as well, and there's been a lot of success, especially with Northampton, with a number of your former players.
Yeah, so it's really good. So one of the focuses is obviously making sure that our players coming up through our mini and junior section have the opportunity not only to put on a black and white shirt at a higher level, but also if they want to push on and want to push through. So yeah, one of our players from last season, Archie Benson's actually just been signed by Northampton Saints. He'll be joining Tom Pearson, who's another Luctonian. And yeah, there's a few others out there and around. I think there's 5 or 6 players now playing in that Premiership or Championship. And players obviously abroad as they leave and go as well are obviously playing at high levels. So yeah, a real focus on, obviously we want the guys to play in black and white for the club, but if they want to go further, then obviously we let them go and wish them all the best of luck and cheer them on from black and white. So it's really good.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Charlotte, and thank you for inviting us.
Thank you very much.